There's people on board already. We're about to have a crazy analysis session. Hi. Okay, let's go, guys. Okay, 103. Let's go. Okay, what I'm about to show you guys now is obviously a way to predict the market long term, right? And the reason as to why I felt the need to do this is because, in all honesty, you get tired of constantly, going short term on the market, especially when we stuck in seasons where the market is just going to be consolidating for like 2 weeks, if not a week. You can't really do much, especially when you are obviously a scalper. But now, if you are a long-term trader, it's easy for you to actually hold trades because you are certain of where it's going to go. Never mind the consolidation. You know for a fact that, listen, this is let's call it a 2-minute consolidation. This is something that's not going to happen long term. So I will be patient enough to hold my trades. And guys, I actually haven't hosted a session for a very long time. So I'm very excited to do this one. So we have 119 people on board right now. Let's do 125. I'll start. And let's do 125. You guys can actually tell me what you want me to start analyzing. I had a lot of people text me asking me to analyze GBP USD. I had people ask me to tell them about Nasdaq. And this is why I actually posted something this morning that said, everyone must sell Nasdaq for the first 2 weeks of May. Okay, 127, great, let's do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna move my camera, guys. Sorry, it's a very informal one. Okay, cool, this is my chart. Okay, this is my chart. I'm just gonna read comments. I need you guys to tell me what to analyze. Okay, people are asking for Nasdaq. Cool, let's do Nasdaq. It's literally gonna be a very short session, guys. Nasdaq. Okay, this is Nasdaq, everyone's baby. Let's check. Okay, I've said to people countless times, we need to stop trading on small time frames now. You need to stop hopping in and out of the market. You're going to be stuck in patterns that you don't understand. Okay, let's wait for it to load. We've got 147 people on, 150. Nice. Somebody just said it's been long. I know, guys. It's been a very long one. But I have something so interesting to share with you guys. Okay, so somebody said, I'm actually on GBP USD. Let's start with GBP USD. Okay, cool. So I said on the last session that we had, I said my new trend is analyzing on a monthly chart now. And the reason as to why I said this is because it's so much easier for one to actually predict zones of sensitivity on a monthly chart. Monthly charts are very clean. You can spot all the zones. There's not a lot of consolidations. But if there's one thing I really need you all to pay attention to is wicks, right? These little legs here. These shadows have literally saved me so much in analyzing this monthly chart. Every little shadow here actually has a story to tell. And the first thing that I'll ever do when I come on a monthly chart is to obviously predict post candlestick shadows, okay? Other people actually term them as wicks. I don't know if there's another term aside from those two words. So these are shadows. First thing I do when I get to a monthly chart, I fully predict, okay, let's not say predict. I want to fully understand what this previous candlestick means, okay? So I'm just going to zoom it in. Okay, let's go. First things first, I'm going to mark these wicks. Because for me, these wicks tell a story. And these wicks are being drawn based on past information, right? Remember, guys, technically, past information will help you predict the future. Past information is what's going to help you predict what the next move is going to be. First thing I do, I want to fully understand why these wicks were given birth to at these certain zones. I never speak of price, not because I don't know price, but I just prefer terming it as a zone of sensitivity. And the reason for me calling it a zone of sensitivity is because there's a lot of zones where the market will obviously show a bit of sensitivity, and it's all based on what happened during past information. Sorry, that's broken English. I don't even know how to say it properly. Okay, I can see that this past candlestick is obviously red in color, which signifies a downtrend. Okay, it's red, and then I can see that this wick turned here, so I marked it, and the other wick turned here. Fine. So now the next thing that I'm going to do is, after I've predicted this one, is to go predict the candlestick that came before that one. If you look at this candlestick, they had a turn all the way there, right? They had a turn all the way there. But I want you to see how this candlestick and this candlestick basically all closed within the same zone, right? So if I were to mark that past candlestick, if I'm going to mark it here, I'm going to put a horizontal line there. I'm going to put another horizontal line here, right? This now means the market was forced to stop at these two positions. This wick is basically the market saying, guys, I was forced to come close within this zone, right? I was forced to come close within this zone. So the market could not push further. They did push further, but the only reason why there's an existence of this wick is because the market had a price to respect. The market had to do what is called respecting past information, you know. Whatever was predicted way back in the day now had to be respected. So since I've marked these two lines, even this little guy here had to now respect what was happening with this candlestick. And guys, I'm obviously trying to term it as basic as possible. This guy was now forced to also close within this zone. Now this is me saying this is my zone of sensitivity, right? And now let's study the wicks. If this wick pushed all the way down and obviously closed in this zone, the fact that we also had a wick push up and come all the way down to close in this zone means that it had to respect whatever was given birth to here. And this is why I said, guys, we're gonna buy GBP USD long term. In fact, it bought for a very long time, right? What happens is every new candlestick that is given birth to in the market has a responsibility of testing a zone. So when this GBP USD was given birth to, it had to move all the way down to respect a zone. Meaning you are given birth to touch a zone. They moved all the way down to touch a zone, and they now had to push all the way up again. And this is when I said, guys, we are now ready to buy GBP USD long term. It's because I was fully aware that the market has hit a zone where two monthly candlestick had retested. In fact, not retested, they were basically trapped within the zone. So now this guy here could not push further. He was also forced to respect whatever was given birth to here. I don't know if you guys are still on track. So now I said to you guys, I fully watched this. I know every monthly candlestick that is given birth to has a responsibility of moving down for a few weeks just to retest a zone. That is it giving birth to a wick, a shadow. Okay, so now this guy pushed all the way down and then he made his way up. And the only reason why he turned here is because of these two guys. He pushed all the way up, but I want you guys to pay attention to what happened here. He could not push further because why? Of this guy here. I don't know if you guys are understanding me. He could not push further because of this guy. So now you can literally buy and sell. You can have one major trend and another major trend within the same month. So you could possibly buy for 2 weeks and sell for another 2 weeks. Why? You know for a fact that, listen, I'm just going to watch this thing. Once it hits this, I buy. I'm going to buy all the way there. Once it hits that, I sell. So now let's try to move down to a smaller time frame. This is what happened. This was that monthly sell, and this is the buy that took place. Now, when you get to this smaller time frame, you want to be very attentive to what type of candlesticks are being given birth to, right? We have zones of sensitivities, and we know that a candlestick that will be given birth to on a zone of sensitivity is a reversal candlestick. Now, reversal candlesticks are only given birth to once the monthly candlestick has hit a zone that it also needs to respect. I'm seeing you guys giving me likes. I trust you guys fully understand what I'm saying. So the only reason why we have these guys also rejecting and giving birth to wicks is because on the big time frame, the market was forced to now respect what happened here, right? Now, if we're on a weekly, I know for a fact we have two options. We're either going to move all the way down here, come here and reject again and push up. But now this is me saying it's too late to trade now. It's the 30th. And I always tell you guys, first 15 days of the month, you don't trade. You watch the candlestick. You have to be very sure what's going to happen to this candlestick. So after those first 15 days, you can now fully predict where the market is going to go to, right? It's the 30th. We're not going to trade now. I'm waiting for the new candlestick to obviously grow. I want to see if it's going to touch the zone. If it touches this zone, I know I'm going to sell. If it moves all the way down, I know this candlestick will only move down to probably touch this wick, because the market literally gives birth to candlesticks only for them to touch wicks. It's going to get here, it's going to touch a wick, and then I know for a fact that we're going to push up again. But never mind the wick story, guys. Let's fully analyze this trend that took place. I'm just going to delete, remove all drawings, and I want to show you guys something very interesting. And this is basically so basic. The market pushed up, it turned, right? So I'm going to mark this turn. The market pushed up, it turned. I'm going to mark this turn. And the reason as to why I'm marking these terms is because I want to see if this was just past information. Obviously, you know, repeating itself. And it definitely is, guys. We had a downtrend here. And this is why I said to you guys, these two candlesticks were probably the hardest to trade. The market was just pulling back to a zone, right? And this is the zone that is comfortably sitting at right now. I don't know if you guys see it. And this is why even this guy couldn't push past it. So now, if we're saying the market will push up, any retest is obviously the market taking a breather, right? This is the market going to gain strength to give you the original position. And remember, I once gave out a post where I said, guys, we're gonna have 2 awkward months on the market. These were pullbacks that were taking place, guys. The monthly candlestick shows, the monthly time frame will obviously give you a clearer picture. So now I am confidently saying we are back to normal trading conditions. This guy was literally just retesting the zone. He's back to pushing up again. I don't know if you guys hear what I'm saying. So let's check Nasdaq. I want to show you why I am saying we're going to sell it for 2 weeks. And I want to clearly explain why this thing sold. And this is why I can also confidently say that, yes, fundamentals do play a very huge part in the Forex market. But guys, these things will only move the market to where it needs to be. I still say technicals are the one. So if you can hear me still, don't be afraid, my man. She might give you a chance. Request live. Okay, so I'm just waiting for this thing to obviously load. Let's see. I'm just waiting for this guy to load. I don't know what's taking so long. I want to show you why Nasdaq sold. It's got nothing to do with fundamentals. It's just a technical move. Okay. Please check Us32. Okay, so this is Nasdaq. We're on the monthly chart. Okay, remember I said, guys, I predict the trend on a monthly chart. So if we're on monthly, I want to show you something. This guy needs to load. Us30 selling, tap S100 and go to global one. How? Okay, great, but this is not Nasdaq. Oh, it is. Okay, let's just delete this analysis that took place. Why is Nasdaq selling? Why did Nasdaq buy? Is this the right Nasdaq, guys? True that. Technical analysis one way. Type NAS 100. Oh, NAS 100. NAS 100. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Okay, so we have NAS 100 up right now. Yes, this is the right one. Okay. I said, first thing I do, I've got the responsibility of analyzing past candlestick, right? I'm gonna put my horizontal lines because I fully want to understand what happened. So I'm gonna put one here. I'm gonna put another one here. Okay, fine. So I can see that this guy obviously couldn't push past this. What was the reason for him not being able to push past this? There's a zone of sensitivity here, right? So he would have not had any strength to break this zone. We can obviously see that this was a very strong zone. It was when it pushed up, it retested, and obviously had the strength to now push past it. But now this guy couldn't push past it because of this zone here. And now why did this guy not have the strength to push past this zone? Let's go back to analyze more wicks for candles, right? This guy here. So I want you to see something. These two candlesticks could not push above this zone here. And if you look at them correctly, they basically close around about the same price. It's because they had to respect what was given birth to here. We have a very strong zone here. But now let's look at this one here. I can see that this guy obviously did have strength to push up, but he closed very close to this. Okay? But now why is NAS 100 currently selling? As much as it bought, I am now going to pay attention to this guy here. I am now going to pay attention to this guy here. Right? If you now go to a small time frame, guys, the fact that this guy could not even break past whatever was given birth to in the past means that even this guy has to now move all the way down to give birth to a wick. And this is why on a daily time frame, it looks something like this. You see, this is a zone that you can obviously only see on a monthly chart. It's the birth and the closing of this candlestick. We have this, right? And now why did I say to you guys we're probably going to sell it for the first 2 weeks? Whatever candlestick is going to be given birth to here will have the responsibility to come back and retest the zone either way. Right? And this is definitely going to take something like 2 weeks. So this guy has the responsibility to move all the way down here to retest this key level. Once this is done, he can now comfortably give birth to a wick by pushing all the way up. I don't know if you guys are hearing what I'm saying. I don't know if you guys hear what I'm saying. I don't know if you guys hear what I'm saying. I don't know if you guys have any questions, right? So first 15 days of the month are literally dedicated to the candle giving birth to a zone. And this is why even here, everyone could comfortably buy. It's because of this guy here. It's because of this guy here, right? If you look at this carefully, this guy here left a wick here for a reason, guys. He was already giving birth to a zone that nobody else would probably spot. I mean, we don't have any information down here. I mean, on this side. So he was already giving existence to something. So now these guys, if you look at this candlestick, they even had to respect a zone here. Even this guy could push all the way up, but look at where he closed. He definitely had to pay a lot of respect to the zone here. And then what happened? This one managed to break. But even this guy, when he was born, had the responsibility of coming back to touch a zone. What happened when he got here? He had to respect his zone. This is why these ones, whoever sets a trend, now gives the rest a responsibility to obey to what he has said. I don't know if you guys are hearing what I'm saying. Right? So now even this guy here will definitely have to move all the way down here. If he doesn't do it today, trust you me, the next candlestick will have to come respect this. And now let's move to weekly. if I am now already seeing a rejection candle at this zone, then I'm definitely going to say to you guys, I mean, this is a rejection candle that has already been given birth to at a zone of sensitivity. You cannot fight it. The only thing I can definitely fight is the fact that this guy closed above that zone. And the fact that even this guy did not have strength to bring his body all the way in here. But now it's still very early to tell, because if we do close below here, guys, today, you can comfortably sell this thing all the way down here. This is my 2 cents. You've been very... oh my word. Anonymous, you're taking this a bit too serious, sir. You're taking this a bit too serious. So, that's exactly what I mean. A strong reversal candlestick given birth to a zone of sensitivity. This could be the market saying, listen, I have shown signs of rejecting. What are they rejecting? This zone here. I don't know if you guys fully understand what I'm saying. So, Durban. So that is my 2 cents, guys. I don't know if you guys have any questions. Quickly. I don't know if you guys have any quick questions that you want to ask. Thank you for your 2 cents, Kay. Please save the video. Remember, Durban, we're having those classes. I'm just waiting to to drop a poster. There's so much more that I want to show you guys. Like, you can literally just look at a candlestick and know where it's going to move for the first 15 days and the other 15 days of the month. Okay? And this is purely all done on a monthly candlestick. You can comfortably hold your losses for a few days, and then you can boom in profits. And this is why, whilst everyone is still selling that GBPUSD, I said this thing is going to turn and buy. And I'm telling you guys again, Nasdaq is going to sell. Nasdaq is definitely going to drop, only for the monthly candlestick to give birth to that little wick. So Durban, I am so excited. This is all going to be free. It's a free class. There's nothing attached to it. You just definitely have to fund your account and come, let's trade together. If you look at Nasdaq now, should this guy close below that level, guys, I am certain that we still need to push up. If we're gonna, we still need to push down. If we do push up, it's only because we're only gonna give we're gonna retest a zone, and that's definitely gonna be the market giving existence to a wick on the monthly candlestick on the upside. So I don't know if Kelsc, when are you hosting in Durban? I'll tell you guys all about it, but I'm so excited. I don't think there's anything as beautiful as being able to crack something new on the market, you know. And this is why I tell everyone, guys, the most important thing is to obviously lay your eyes on this thing. There's so many things that people cannot teach you that only your eyes can experience. So I obviously couldn't go too much into detail, but guys, it's been working. You know, it's working perfectly for me. It's not an indicator. It's all pure price action. And you can never go wrong with price action. You know, and this is why I always confidently say, if it's news, the only responsibility it's got is for it to push the market to where it needs to be. You know, so I am so excited. At Durban, we really need to do this one. There's nothing attached to it. I'll probably just put together PDFs for you guys so that when you are obviously at home, you can read, you know, practice. But I am so excited. Someone said, when are you hosting in Pretoria? I'm done with Pretoria. I'm done with Joburg. I've done that so many times. And there's a lot of people who actually slept on it. But there's one specific guy who called me from Joburg to say, Kelsc, the class that you hosted in Santon actually changed my life. I called everyone. I said to everyone, guys, this is a free class. I mean, all you have to do is to come learn. You know, and we actually had it for 2 days. So I don't know what I have for Durban. It could be another 3 days. It could be another 2 days. I don't know. But I'm definitely not going to put a price to it. I just want to... It's so interesting for me. I literally just want to show you something that I've experienced in the market. I'm not going to lose anything. You know, I'm definitely going to experience something different in the market in months to come. This is why I always say, lay your eyes on that thing. Watch it. It's got so much information that you can never get from any mentor. This I was not taught by anyone. This was basically me just putting my eyes on the market. Yeah, well, So guys, I can see people are saying he's a Ekapa Mfazi. Pretoria won last time. I'm definitely not doing Pretoria. When are you coming to Poch? I'm not doing Poch. I had Joburg. Ngeke Durban. I have to. Oh, Ngeke Durban. I have to be there, guys. And it's probably gonna run for a month. This is me saying, let me come show you. You guys are definitely complicating this thing. You're overthinking it, you know. And I know most of it is caused by people constantly wanting to hop in and out of the market. Put your foot in the market, be confident about what you're about to execute, and hold. That's the magic, you know. You just need to hold it, you know. You can now later add entries based on obviously what mark you're trying to hit. But entries are literally the only thing, re-entries, sorry, are just going to help you reach that number you want to hit once you close all those profits. But get comfortable with holding losses, knowing that you're going to obviously boom. So please, no, this PDF is literally just going to be accessible to the guys who are definitely going to join Durban. Guys, I mean it when I say there is no price put to it. I don't have anything to lose. I have a lot to gain. Remember, the more I speak about it, the more I practice it, is the more I even get better at what I do, you know. So I am so excited. I just wanted to keep it short, but you saw what I meant. You cannot miss it with monthly wicks, monthly candle wicks, you know. I mean, I literally not just predict wicks. I will want to know why that wick was given birth to, and in most cases you will realize that this thing was already also giving birth to giving birth to a zone that is not yet existent, and then in a few months to come we will now come retest that zone. So I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying, but I know I just literally just gave you a little bit. But anyway, trade wise, guys, we're not trading to be millionaires overnight. You're trading to learn, you're trading to experience, you're trading to be good, right? And if there's one thing that I can also advise you on, stop taking information from everyone. Sometimes the best information you can ever have access to is literally you just chilling on your bed. Put your laptop on your side, you know, just look at those candlesticks grow. Ask yourself, want to know why it turned there, you know, want to know why it's turning, why it gave birth to this candlestick, want to know why it's not moving, why is it slow on this day. And I know in most cases it's not even fundamentals. It's because there's a zone that nobody else can pick up that you'll probably definitely see on a monthly candlestick. Why did Nasdaq, I mean, for the past, I think 2 months, people were having difficulties with trading comfortably on the market. And I said it even way before it happened. I said, guys, the next 2 months are going to be so hard. You know why? People were not predicting those pullbacks. If you had looked at it on anything aside from the monthly chart, I promise you would have not picked it up. And I went on a live and I had countless debates with some of the really good guys in Forex, you know, and they said, no, it's going to, I said, it is buying, but the only reason why this thing is buying is because it needs to retest the zone. So guys, I'm telling you again, if you're in Durban, you're going to be typing like these Joburg guys. You're going to be like, oh, one last time. Joburg, we're done. I did it for 2 days. It was amazing. There's still people that get back to me to be like, Kelsc, I changed. You know, it was different. So Durban, I am so excited. Just don't even worry about saving. Just patiently wait for a date. I have so much to share. Watch Nasdaq, guys. Watch this thing now. I said if it closes below that zone we marked, then I know we're just gonna, if the first few days buy, I know it's only because we need to give existence to a week. Good luck. I wish you all the best, and I'm so excited to share to you guys what I've predicted. Anything that I'll ever experience, I'll definitely speak about, because remember, the market is so broad. There's definitely money for everyone. What I share does not hurt me. I don't feel it. So I wish you guys all the best, and thank you so much for joining this live.